2020, Bonnie and Clyde. Tell a little story. And you know who it is. MK Ultra.
27 hearts beat.
I'm the best, yo, stylish trash recycling. My bitch fuck your bitch with another bitch, I'm recycling. I'm the shit with another beat, I'm deciphering. Ooh, these niggas can't hide from him. Got a squad full of them, we go Jekyll and hide on them. Never was a fool, so I pull it with a bullet. Gotta pull it with a bullet like A-Dot did. Pull up in they scared, new say bullets and ain't dead. That's they man, ain't heard he did. Lyrical prowess, not typical route to keep niggas from around me. They fuck up the vibe. I'm crashing, no visine in the median. Vehicular homicide and driving in the right side driver, swearing his bitch was down the ride. They never get caught up, didn't get brought up. We can call them Bonnie and Clyde. Clyde was a motherfucker, always hitting the blunt. But Bonnie was a cheap bitch, selling the cunt. Clyde was that nigga, always holding the gun. Clyde was that nigga, always holding the gun. But Bonnie washed them doors and them pockets get run. Up and down that ass, they were having some fun. Clyde wrote a check that his mouth couldn't cash. Now he's laying in the ditch. Bonnie's still selling ass. No moral disorder. Got it from the top, got a disorder. Piss on them list longer than Appalachia Cola. Tatted on my dick, call me. Now I'm channeling, climate the pedaling, hell too hot, I'm telling them. It's the rigorous mortis, atypical lord is who I am. I'm the verse king lurking, never put the pen down. Wouldn't want to be a man now, that's a man down. Fandom, Clyde, get him now, get him now, get him now. Fan out in the fan zone. I run it down, burn it out, learn now, hurt now, lurk now, birds now. You assume that I'm human with a syphilis, super killer, but I heard assume what the fuck you really doing with it. Soon really gonna do it, follow do it, doesn't really mumble to it. Put him in the pot, make it come to it. Rappers get the rappers in the cash fast. Too long with a bone in the last song, fast off. Wouldn't want to be a man now, that's the last song.
And we are back. How you doing, Phil?
God damn. MK, that song fucking thumps, bro.
I know, man.
That song
Dude, MK
fucking
can spit
thumps,
fire.
man. He
said he's recording.
Dude, that
He
song,
says he's
that song
recording us
thumps.
something.
God
he's gonna record
damn.
something specifically.
He's gonna do KY5. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So excited. So excited.
So today we're pretty excited. Really excited. We got Shu from SchusterStudios here with us. And dude, we're just gonna dive right into it. Shu's in his studio. He's doing the Lord's work.
What's going on, Shu?
How's it going, guys?
Oh,
Look at that! Look at that fucking setup.
Yeah, let's get him the ISO here. Let's get him the ISO. Boop. There it is.
God damn.
Look at all
You've
those
been a busy
figurines.
bee.
A little bit.
So how long you been doing this, Shu?
As SchusterStudios since April of last year.
So you're fairly new.
In terms of doing it for money, but in terms of actually painting miniatures, I've been doing it since I was about 13 years old. So that translates to 20 years of doing this.
So what started you? What specific tabletop game started you painting miniatures?
Warhammer 40K specifically.
Yeah, was there because I mean there's a ton of tabletop games.
Oh yeah,
as we all know, there's tons of them. And then there's a whole nother. How you doing? How you doing,
Queen?
So what made you decide between Warhammer and Warhammer 40K?
At the time, it was a local comic book store that I was going to when I was 13 years old. Pretty much went up there to play. I believe it started with Pokemon cards.
Really?
Yeah. Come on, all kids in that era got sucked into that.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
But going up to that comic book store, they had a small group of computers for LAN gaming. So that got me sucked into Counter-Strike. And they also were
I remember the CS days. Oh dear.
Oh yeah, the OG, the OG Counter-Strike.
Yeah, when all your friends are taking over their desktop computers and you're all looking for phone cords around the house. I remember that shit.
Looking for every Cat 5 that you could find. And your mom's yelling at you because she can't make a call.
Get off the phone! Play Counter-Strike, Mom! Fuck off!
What'd you say to me? I'm just trying to be a big boy in front of my friends, Mom. I'm trying to be a tough guy. I'm sorry, Mom.
She'd bring us Pop-Tarts later. It's all good. I'm still her little man.
Get out! So you went to the comic book store to throw down some straight fire with your Pokemon cards. I'm assuming you had a fire ass deck. What were you? Fire, water, earth? Were you hybrid?
Oh, God, it's too many years ago to remember.
You strike me as a fire guy. You just strike me as a fire guy.
I wouldn't be surprised if I had one of each and a few extra in the back.
I got you. So you went there to throw cards, and then
they sold. Yeah, they carried the Warhammer 40K stuff, and just looking at the packages and the models, I was interested. Got a starter box set, and
don't lie, you had a boner. You had a boner when you were a kid. You were looking at that, going, "Oh shit!" It says in the Dark Millennium, there can only be one.
Yeah, I mean, grim dark toy soldiers. I mean, what 13-year-old boy doesn't want to jump into that?
Well, what is this? It's a Predator tank. Oh my.
Yep.
That is why I am wet. I don't know what a Predator tank is, but I want it.
I'm going to paint it.
Yep. Coming home with giant blocks of pewter to paint.
I gotta ask you, how'd your first one come out? Was it just trash or?
Oh, absolutely terrible. I believe I do have one of. I don't think it was the very first, but I do have one that I think one of the first few that I painted still on my shelf in the back.
No shit.
Yep.
You got to keep
very old Corn Berserker.
Oh, so then we can just suggest now to the viewers that the first fucking group in the starter pack that you got was fucking Chaos. Then.
Yeah, this was back in 3rd edition.
Chaos is just the best.
Actually,
with issues. It's amazing.
I take that back. I believe the 3rd edition starter box came with Space Marines and Eldar. I don't think it came with Chaos, but the Chaos was the army that I ended up getting.
Purge the alien and the heretic.
Sanity is for the weak.
Avenge me, brother. I mean, I don't think I got into 40. I don't think I even got into Warhammer until that RTS dropped in like 2000 something, 2006 or 7.
It was absolute magic when THQ dropped that shit.
That game was and then they came out with 2, 3, maybe 4. I don't know. They turned to rubbish after that. I was like, what happened? But, you had a perfect thing.
Yeah, Dawn of War literally showed everybody, like, this is where StarCraft stole its idea conceptually, and this is how much better of a game we can make.
Are you me Tyranids? Nope. We're calling him Zerg.
Yeah.
Less syllables, more bang, more flash.
So is that the Space Marines? No, that is a Space Marine, but they are Terrans.
Get an ISO on there. Boop. Get that in focus. Oh, that's a good painting, man. What color are they when they first come out of the box?
They're just plain gray plastic.
Jeez.
And usually in lots of parts.
So you got to glue them all together. And then,
And then,
do you do a base coat? Like, how do you even start that shit?
So what?
So like,
you kind of cut out there. So.
Yeah, fresh out of the box. Like, what's your process? How do you start it? Obviously, you put it together, but like, do you have like a base coat that goes down first, or you got to prime it in any way?
Yeah, absolutely got to prime it, because otherwise your paints really won't stick to the slick plastic surface. So always start with a good primer, so your paints have a good surface to stick to. That's actually what I'm painting over right now with the red is the black primer that this started with.
Oh, gotcha. What color is the armor on that one? What Legion is he?
This is a Black Legion Lord.
He looks like he's gonna fuck some shit up.
A big fuck off hammer.
Yeah,
He got a plasma pistol or a bolter pistol in his hand?
It's a plasma pistol and a thunder hammer.
Oh, he's leveled up, I see.
Yeah.
What's up, Minnie? Thanks for joining us. Moose, thanks for joining. Gregory, Erica, Ray. Hey,
everybody.
Thanks for hanging out.
We'll take this. We'll also take this time to be. Everyone, be sure to like, comment, and share. It does us a lot of good. We really appreciate it. We love you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much for helping out.
And thank you guys for having me on.
Oh, Schuster,
it's our pleasure. Our pleasure.
Oh, if anyone's drinking right now, be sure to dink a cheers and take a pull off the bottle for a minute.
There you
cheers.
Pull.
I got a bottle of gin around here. That's gonna be fun. See how
you should just carry the gin bottle into every stream you do.
Why is your gin brown? I wanted whiskey today, so I filled the bottle.
I switched bottles. The gin's in the whiskey bottle, and the whiskey's in the gin bottle. I just like it. It feels better.
Why would you do that, Brock? Well, where else do you hide your whiskey if not in gin bottles? No one's going to drink brown gin or clear whiskey. I'll tell you that much. I actually think it's a pretty decent idea.
Oh shoot! Now, by way of the game in general, do you also work on terrain or paint terrain?
Yes, I do. I do paint terrain. Some of it being pre-bought, manufactured terrain. I do mess around with a little bit of scratch building terrain. I do have a piece I could grab and show off if you guys want to see something that I scratch built.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah. We'll let you finish what you're doing there with the skull
on
the headdress.
Yeah, get your little flag there all red.
Yeah, of Lord Thunderhammer there, who's gonna fuck up the fucking Emperor's false idolaters.
Wait, let's get into that. What's your favorite Chaos Lord or God? I guess.
Chaos God would probably be Korn.
The Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
Is it because he's super violent?
Yeah.
I always like Nurgle. All rotten, weird looking, all plague like.
I enjoy painting Nurgle stuff.
Grandfather Nurgle.
Nurgle. Zinch. And what's the perverted one that has like unicorns and shit? What the fuck are they called?
Slaanesh.
Yeah, they're weird.
They are
bunch of perverts.
Bunch of perverts. Epstein's Chaos God.
Every time someone's just like, my favorite god's Slaanesh, I'm like, dude, you really need to get laid. Get the hell out of there.
You are dressed as one. He's got one of those.
All your models have nipple piercings and they're riding unicorns. I'm confused.
Heavy metal fucking like the bikini model, the thing for Heavy Metal 2000. He's wearing one of those. You're like, you do know you are a man and you are following Slaanesh, right? It's like, yeah, I got
y'all know we're laughing at you.
I got my nipples pierced 5 times.
I am so Slaaneshy.
All right, Erica. Shu, Erica really wants to see the things that you have and for you to explain those things.
All the things.
She wants to see the things.
Can you blame her?
I mean, you really can't. Look at how gorgeous they are.
Start with probably one of my favorite ones.
Yo, what is that?
Now this is where me being lack of good D&D knowledge. I know it's a demon giant. It's like Fomordian or something.
Yeah.
Let's just call him Hank.
That'll be Hank.
Hank, the bulbous giants.
The plague giant. Yeah, the plague giant.
Yeah.
And you painted all that too. Huh? That was that same matte.
Oh yeah.
Gray that came out of the box. That's really great work.
Give us a close up on his boils, real quick. Give us a close up on his boils.
Oh.
Fomorian giant. There's Deacon Frost. Look at them boils, everybody. Don't those look convincing as hell?
Aren't they the most boily boils you have ever seen?
It's hard to believe that you didn't dry brush any of that. You called me out on it.
That was airbrushed.
I'd probably just get pissed off and anxious and just spray paint it and be like, it's done. Spray paint it red. It's just soaked in the blood of my enemies.
And then you got
base
the grass.
Does have some dry brushing.
Yeah,
the base does have dry brushing, but yeah,
it's a fucking hell of a fucking paint job and
that was a handsome figurine.
All right, that's Hank. Everybody, you got that, Erica? That's Hank.
Yeah. What's that blue thing? It's really had catch my eye back. It looks like a one of those demon things from Doom, except blue.
That's a beholder.
Probably one of the more, besides a demon, probably the most iconic. I'd say one of the most iconic Dungeons and Dragons monsters out there.
Oh yeah, and they're a bitch to fight. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What does it do with all those little eyeballs on the top?
It sticks it in your tubes.
Oh no. Oh god, I better roll a 20.
Yeah. You better hope your entire party's rolling 20s if 2 or 3 of those drop in.
Yeah. Eric is saying amazing paint job, Shu.
Thank you. And this actually painted in 4 hours at a local comic book shop called the 10th Planet.
Wow, 10 hours?
4 hours.
4 hours. We're 10th
4 hours.
Planet. See, this is where the gin kicks.
Sure.
Where the gin kicks in.
The gin's kicking your ass.
Oh my
It was it was a local event. They called it a paint and take. So you pretty much showed up. You got the model in the package. You open it up, and you didn't have to finish it at the store. But I happened to sit there and actually take it from start to where you see it right now. In those 4 hours I was at the shop.
Was it a competition, or was it just a matter of just getting everybody together and just community-wise?
Yeah, it was more just get together with some people to paint.
That's pretty cool. You see, and that's something that a lot of different communities are missing. But like the nerd community, that just being around each other is something that they like to do, and I can't knock it. It's awesome. You meet a lot of good people, a lot of good friends, and you meet a lot of weird people, but that's okay. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Now, when you painted the other one in 4 hours from box to finish without even leaving the store, did you flex a bit as you walked out?
Yeah. Did you flex on everybody?
It felt good. The model did stay at the store for a little while on display.
All right. So they were like, dude, that's badass, and had it in a case.
Yep, they had it in the case for a little while.
Dude, that's cool as hell.
Yeah, that was fun to be able to say that.
Same creature here. This is a beholder of, is it some sort of variety? Deacon?
It's a zombie beholder.
So if I kill one, it just comes back as a zombie one? That's some bullshit, man. That's a nat one right there.
That's what was happening to us last night with them big giant boners. Every time you kill one, the other one would come back.
Damn, round two.
Fucking great looking fucking beholder.
And those are all those eyes are hand painted, of course. This was a fun little simple just riding horse that I did up.
You know, I play, we're going to be talking to him very soon, T. He's a DM that loves to give things like this and representation models of animal companions. Then he brutally murders them if you roll shitty, or puts you in a scenario where your awesome horse just brutally dies. And you're like, why'd you give me this if you were going to kill it?
I grew rather attached. Know the suffering. Embrace it. Save the dungeon.
And you can't play D&D without having a couple zombies to.
There you go, right?
There's that focus. It's trying. It's trying.
There we go.
Yeah, it looks good.
Trying. Come on, phone.
Got the tiny details in there.
Yeah.
And you see, with the D&D models, I've noticed that they're a hell of a lot smaller in comparison to the Warhammer characters.
Yeah.
And I mean, Pathfinder even seems to have a lot bigger models.
I mean, I guess it's not fair comparing a dwarf to a Chaos Lord, but yeah, I mean,
Just a little, comparison for everybody.
Looks like Milk swooped in. I think he's saying that zombie thing you were showing us looks like advanced syphilis. I can't find myself to disagree.
And then not all models have
Milk plus what?
And then Minnie says I need to prepare my asshole for a nat one. It's probably from all the googly eyes.
And Erica for character development. I'm assuming that's in reference to the brutally murdering your animal companions. That
it is character. Has no one seen the never-ending story? The whole thing changed after the horse died.
The whole dynamic.
Wait, what? The horse's name was Atreyu, wasn't it?
No, the kid's name was Atreyu.
Oh, what was the name of the horse? He got all sad about it, and no one remembers the name of it.
I can't remember.
That's fucked.
No idea.
Tiny things are absolutely awesome, Erica. 100%.
I wish people would say that about my penis, but oh
well. Yes. KY5 here. We're gonna reach an all-time low every fucking shift we have. Okay, every show.
We'll go ahead and do the plug there if you want, Fury.
Yeah, you go ahead and like and comment and share, please. You really help build our platform. You really help build our community and what we're trying to do here. We appreciate all the support. All the engagement with you guys is fucking great.
Yay. Also, SchusterStudio, thanks for coming on and showing us your figurines.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Not a problem.
What else we got? We got that big fuck off dragon.
Yeah, what's that fuck off dragon doing?
That big fuck off emerald dragon.
He's like, look at his little tongue. He's like, look, I'm a dragon. Actually, technically, he's a worm. Nope, he has bottom feet. He's a dragon.
Yeah, he's a dragon.
Yeah,
probably
this would be
an elder dragon.
young green dragon.
Oh, young green dragon.
Yeah, look how fresh he looks. That's the freshest scales I've seen all day.
Fresher than mine, that's for sure. And if you've never played D&D, you're going to be that person eventually that wants to go after a dragon, and I will tell you flat out that's a bad idea, but you could always try.
But I'm going to be what am I? A pixie bard?
Yeah, pixie bar, half hobbit, half
with a
pixie.
dash of hobbit, yeah. Stab you in the shins with my scribing pencil.
And then write a poem
And
about
sing.
it.
With the ink, ink for blood.
And what do we have there? Is that like a swamp troll or some shit doing a little power walking action?
Yeah, just your run-of-the-mill troll. Nothing too fancy.
Oh, I know a thing about internet trolls. It happens.
Yeah. I mean that is our hallmark right there. Loincloth, yelling, big hands, shit growing on the backs and shoulders.
I feel like that thing has hairy toes.
I feel like that kind of looks like Lou.
Oh my god!
When he starts talking about banks.
The damn troll banks.
All right. So now, Shu, have you done anything by way of D&D? Like, are you just somebody who plays the game, or are you somebody who runs games as well?
I played D&D back when I was a teenager, probably 14, 15, for a very short amount of time. And just recently, within the last year, got into playing 5th edition D&D. And I am currently running games for a small party. And it's been fun.
That works. I actually have never played an entire game of D&D before. And I think our plans is to actually host it on the show, so this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. I got my work cut out for me. I gotta give somebody the rudimentary basis of D&D and say, all right.
Every option you give me, I'm going to slice them. I'm going to slice them with my pen, my feathery quill.
Give me your pixie voice.
Slice them.
That is a baritone pixie.
I think I'm gonna use my quill. Brock, don't use the quill. I'm gonna use the quill.
Don't do it.
Stab him in the eye with the quill. I'm rolling. 20. What do I get?
You stab the ogre in the foot, and he looks at you angrily, but also almost dismissive.
So I don't get stepped on. Okay.
And then winks at him.
Tiny little pixie sprite that step foot. Stop.
You and I, Mr. Ogre, are gonna be fast friends. I'll be like Navi. I'll be talking shit. He'll be my Zelda.
D&D is a great pastime, and Erica, a lot of pulp, bleh, bleh.
A lot of pulp fiction.
A lot of pulp, whatever. You know what I mean? A lot of pop culture.
Yeah.
Made fun of it early on, but tons of movies and tons of books and tons of authors just from them playing D&D.
Nerd.
Yep, have been inspired and have done some great works by ways of the game in general. So the new tryhards have now seen Stranger Things, and is renewed an interest or rekindled an interest in 80s, late 70s and 80s pop culture to D&D. And I will tell you, if you're going to get into it, 5e, as Shu has mentioned, 5e is the most balanced edition of all D&Ds. It's balanced and it's streamlined for beginners and moderate to really seasoned players. Then they'll tell you that 5e is what they use because it's balanced. You don't have a lot of ridiculous rules that are involved with branch classes and all that other fun shit.
Minnie said something about Chaos 6010 AD. Is that like Settlers of Catan?
I don't know. What is that?
We can look it up. What were you gonna say, Shu? I cut you off there.
Yeah, I don't even. Oh, I was gonna say the 5e thing. Yeah, it's super player friendly. I mean, it's a group of 3 of us that play, and I run the game. And the 3 of us that started, none of us had any of experience with 5e, and got the starter set and some books, and we almost made it through the starter set campaign, and already looking on to playing Curse of Strahd after this.
Dude, Strahd's a bastard.
Yeah.
Lestrade! You bastard! You have foiled me once again!
How dare you?
Yes, exactly. And then, and actually, if you ever get into a Lestrade campaign, or Lestrade being the bad guy, when you end your session, it is actually customary to say that Lestrade, and hold up your fist in anger, because he's always foiling your adventure or getting away, kind of like Scooby-Doo.
From the little bit I've read so far, that's what it seems like.
The bastard is a slippery fuck. He's a menace, I tell you.
He always slips away like Skeletor.
Exactly.
I don't want to be good. I want to be evil.
I won't ruin the campaign, but I always picture him as this great-looking fucking guy that's kind of got like a Vlad the Impaler Dracula feeling, but is really pretty and speaks in an awful, pretentious French accent.
Oh, God, that all sounds terrible.
Yes, exactly. So it made me even more mad when the fucker would get away.
Shake your fist in anger. Till next time.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, DM,
As he prances away.
Yeah, no, correct. Yeah, as he prances away with his beautiful rapier with fucking bat wings on it, just doing this, like, lay down, dungeon pukes. I shall see you lay down. Au revoir, Fifi, et tout
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm gonna stab that asshole with my quill.
Like, this guy has killed way too many people. Look at him. Look at he's got the frilly fucking shirt. Why is he so bad?
Why are you so frilly?
Now I feel like I have to use a French accent now when I play him in my campaign.
Yeah, the fucking Lestrade, you bastard.
The description that you're giving me, he reminds me of the licorice man from Candyland.
Kinda, except more dark and gothic.
I don't know. The licorice man used to scare me as a child. I didn't like that game.
Yeah, I did not like the licorice.
He was very scary. You know, blushy cheeks, being all like, "Hello, would you come into my little licorice forest?"
And his funny little pointy finger or toes, like his toe shoes.
I feel like a lot of things have weird shoes in fantasy.
Why
can't they be normal shoes? Why do they got a curl?
So for everybody that will be joining us during the D&D campaigns here, I will be adding a lot of attention to people's footwear. Now that you said that.
What shoes are you wearing? I'm a pixie hobbit. I don't wear shoes. That was a bad choice. You're going to have to roll for that.
You have now tripped over a bunch of broken glass.
Back! I'd use my pixie wings, but I'm too just fucking fat. I can't fly.
You got this beer belly as a pixie.
Oh yeah, no, I'll draw my character, man. He's gonna be grotesque. He's gonna be like a scribe with his quill.
He better have some sort of printed pornography that he made.
Oh, of course. I'm on OnlyFans. What, you think? You think barding pays the bills?
Curly shoes are, yes, they are. They are the most evil thing on the planet.
Why witches have curly shoes?
That is true. Also, it's to hide the fact that they have squared toes.
They have what?
Squared toes. Like a witch's feet are like this. You know, they're flat, like, you know how our toes point in a weird way.
Sorry, I got another screen. Show Theory, I'm gonna make you solo. Show us how square toes are.
Okay, so our feet and our fingers all have declination in them. A witch's toes are like that. They're like boxy.
Like a paw?
Yeah, they're like boxy. So they hide their boxy toes. They're straight, straight and aligned toes with curly shoes. Where's Navi? Who's asking? Who's asking?
Kid, we gotta get out of here.
We're taking a break from with Time Heroes, so we're gonna put a pause on time.
Yeah, and we can't get out of the forest temple either. We're kind of fucked.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and admit that right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and admit that right now. I cannot find that goddamn key, and I got too drunk, and I was like, "We're just gonna run around this temple for about an hour."
To be fair, before the top of the first hour, both Brock and I pretty much were we were there. We were there.
We couldn't drop the Navi voices. It was dumb.
No, and then we couldn't find our way out of a fucking square room.
Oh yeah. Where am I?
And Epstein kept on dropping down and grabbing us, so that was fun.
Sucked.
That was
real
fun.
With his little fingers, and
hey little boy, come here.
Nabbit throwing us a Wayfair crate and send us on our way right back to the beginning of the level. Fucking asshole.
Fucking facts. Fucking facts. So Shu, you did ask us a question, and I can't remember for the life of me what it was that we didn't answer on the last episode. Could you shock me with a brain taser and remind me of what that was?
Oh yeah, what style of video games do you guys prefer? Like first-person shooters, RPGs, you know?
What's up, Nick Raymer?
Hey, Nikki, how you doing?
Heart reacts back at you, bud. Girl style. I don't know. Like, what do they do?
They do one of these. And they go, KY5!
Yeah, wait. What's something cute? What's some cute anime thing we can say? Oh, hiya! I don't know. Fucking.
Hey, you gotta do this.
We'll watch some really bad anime one of these days on Twitch. That'll be fun. Like really bad. Like
I'll let Brock take the lead on that one.
My favorite type of games. It's first person shooters, man. I really just enjoy those. Like I like RPGs, getting delved in that. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know, just chilling out, playing by myself, listening to music, not even the game audio, just like shooting people on the internet. And when they get mad at me, I jump on the mic and get madder. Something about that really gets me going.
That's the best part of the new Call of Duty is just it's back to old school Call of Duty where one of the most outrageous and then they talk shit to you at the ready screen.
Oh, we missed you too, Nick. Well, one of my favorite things, I do the reverse thing. So like I just attack them with love if they're super mad because toxic assholes on like Call of Duty are going to be just that. So I just try to make friends with them, and then the rest of the lobby is like, why are you being so mean to I Be Wasted, which is my username. And I'm just like, yeah, man, I have no ill will towards you. Did something happen? Is it a bad day? We can talk about it, bro. And they're like, fuck you, and you're something about your mother. They lose it, and they start tagging all their friends to come in. I'm going to get this guy in here. He's going to kick your ass. I'm like, bro, it's not about the KD ratio anymore, man. I'm worried about you.
Last week, I don't play zombies, but I decided to.
Oh, God.
And everybody's on the same mic except the one zombie to start off with. And for some odd reason, he definitely sounded really nerdy because he was very nasally. And he said something to another kid who sounded like a straight Latin king that just got initiated. So he's yelling at him. They're yelling, he's you're an asshole. Go away. Leave me, leave my spot. Go away. And the one kid just started telling him, the Latin king kid started telling the kid that he smelled like onions. And this kid just lost his fucking mind.
Like, as it smells like onions.
Yeah, and he said, I don't care what you say. You smell like onions. And he's like, I don't smell like onions, you son of a bitch. I mean, they were just going back and forth the whole game. And then near the end, I'm like one of the last of 7 people surviving the zombie wave because we had a really good spot. I died. And as soon as I died, because I didn't hear the fighting, as soon as I dropped into the zombies, they're still screaming at each other. And this time, this kid says, I bet you eat pickles with your butt. And it just, oh my, I'm like, I just sitting here listening. It's like, this is the Call of Duty, the rich Call of Duty community that I missed so much is people screaming at each other.
This is the Call of Duty before Xbox figured out they could ban people.
Yes.
I don't think I couldn't make experience anymore. They banned me from experience on Halo 3. They're like, you're done.
Yeah, you don't even get to play.
Yeah, because they put you on little timeouts. They couldn't ban you from the game, but they're like, you can't level up anymore. I'm like, I don't want you fancy, stupid fucking helmet. I want to talk shit.
That's all you want to do.
And then I got a message one day. They're like, you are on a ban until further notice. Contact Microsoft support. I was like, oh, they done got me.
You're like, shit.
Why couldn't it be a cool number of levels? I was stuck at like 69. I don't even know what it was.
But I mean, I do like first-person shooters, and I mean, like Fallout is like a first-person shooter RPG. So
get
that's
out of here! No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's a first-person RPG.
You're
You're first person. I mean, unless you play
in Fallout 3, you couldn't even aim down the barrel. They didn't put that till New Vegas.
I'm just saying Fallout.
Okay, well, you know, I'll give it to you. I just feel like being confrontational.
That's really, yeah, I know you are. I actually I'm probably more deeply invested in the RTS side of things. I really enjoy real-time strategies. I do, since I'm kind of constricted to console gaming. RTSs don't really communicate well to consoles.
No.
So, I mean, yeah, I do play some Halo Wars 2 and really enjoy that. I think they did a good job with transferring that game over to a console, but you're still going to get your ass kicked by PC users all day. All day. Like if you're in a lobby that's three Xbox users versus 3 computer users, you're about ready to get your shit pushed.
You're over there with your joystick, being like, over here, the barracks build. Okay, we're gonna go over here, the other side of the map.
And they are already hammering you 2 minutes in, like, and you're like, well, I can't really micromanage shit in this.
We already have all of our queues set and full upgrades. I'm trying to get another miner.
Oh. Yeah, I just need one more. I just need one more rec point, please.
What about you, Shu? What's your favorite? Was this guy an archetype of gaming? I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your favorite flavor?
It would probably be a shooter.
Yeah.
Those are probably my favorite. I don't do too much video gaming these days, though.
You guys hear
mainly
that?
Hear
that
what?
Music?
Yeah. It's like my family's having a rave. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's like Rainbow.
Just shooters. I grew up with first-person shooters, playing Doom on I think you had said, Brock, the other day, playing Doom off of floppy disks back in the day. I mean,
yeah, 6 of those bad bitches. Yeah, I'd have to switch them out every 2 levels. It was great.
Yep. I mean, harping back to that. I mean, going way back to playing the Atari at my grandma's house when I was real little. I know they didn't have first-person shooters then, but I mean, I've been playing video games my whole life, and you know, adult life happens, and then I just haven't.
It's a culture.
Up to date. Oh yeah.
And actually, it's a really what would be the word? Fuck. God damn it. It's a very
Continue your thought just by saying word. It's
word.
The word. Okay.
The word that I was looking for, it's very that, and everybody has a. God damn it, you're fucking me up. Also, share, comment, subscribe to KY5 Gaming, everybody, and help Fury find the fucking word that he was looking for.
We're going to find the word. We're gonna have do the hashtag find it.
If you find it and you don't, yes, no, it's not. But if you find if you find that fucking word and you don't tell us, we're coming for you. We're coming
for you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you, everybody.
But yeah, we care about y'all. You know,
we really do.
But everybody has that memory, or everybody has that experience in our generation, and even earlier, like these generations now. Yes, we do.
Minnie says, "Nerds fuck."
Amen, Minnie.
You know why? Because we appreciate it more,
and we're nasally. We have to when you start breathing out your mouth, you get a lot more oxygen, a lot more power.
Power.
That makes sense. I feel like it makes sense.
Plus, we all eat unagi. And we all know that unagi makes your dick hard like samurai sword.
There are studies that say breathing through your nose is way better for you.
See, Nick's got a mouthful here. All right, Nick's saying, I've never been more triggered by RTS. I normally can't play worth a shit on PC with RTS because I'm slow as fuck, boy. Against other people at least. Smash. You're plenty though. Oh, I've lost some fucking keyboards in Warcraft 2 BattleNet. I'll tell you that much. Lost keyboards. I remember I used to have like a couple of my keys were like duct tape that I made into a square and super glued down with a little nipple in there. You know what I'm talking about?
You know, damn it, because I do love first person shooters because like MechWarrior was technically a first person shooter. That's the only way you could play the game correctly.
Are you talking like old school MechWarrior, like 99?
Yeah, like MechWarrior, MechWarrior 2, Mercenaries, MechWarrior 3, MechWarrior 4, and even now BattleTech. It's all you got to be in the cockpit to play this game correctly.
We here at KY5 Gaming, we are all about being in the cockpit.
Right in the cockpit, everybody.
Right in there.
You see a cockpit, you run right for it.
No hesitation.
No
Just
hesitation. You shoot for the cockpit.
You nasally open your mouth, breathe, run in there. You'll be fine.
With your tongue out, and you just headbutt it. Just headbutt the cockpit.
Door opens.
all the moisture and the fog comes rolling out, and you know you're right in the right place.
Sounds like a cryo tube now.
Exactly.
Let's get an ISO on that figurine there. Oh, that's looking good, man. Damn. Now is that 40? That's it's 40K. His plasma pistol. Yep. The hammer always throws me off. I was always a fan of the chain swords.
You know, the Ultramarine movie, the chain swords making a cameo in that were the shit.
Which movie? There's so many fan movies.
The Ultramarine movie was actually made by Gamers Workshop. I do believe Shu actually came to my house to watch the Ultramarine movie when it arrived. And we all sat there with, like a bunch of fanboys with our jaws open and our eyes wide. I just thought...
You're going to hate me, but I think the Ultramarines look rather silly.
They could have picked a better chapter. We agree.
They look like the Dallas Cowboys.
They could have picked a better chapter.
It's the poster boy of the company, though.
I know.
Yeah, we expected that.
Yeehaw.
And they're all like, "For Ultramar!" It might as well say for Narnia. Might as well say for Narnia.
I'm Plague Guard. Or is that what they're called? Yeah, Plague Guard.
Yeah, Plague Guard. Yeah, I'm a space wolf. Space Vikings, you can never go wrong. Plus, I love that when you go into close combat, Space Vikings get initiative on attack rolls and immediately get attack. So I don't know how the rules have changed thus far, but when I was playing actively, you ever came into contact with me or I came into contact with you, I get to smack you one.
Oh, wow.
Initiative is not even a stat anymore. And
you got to be kidding me.
That's my whole strategy.
9th edition is coming out in a couple weeks. Pre-orders are already out for the 9th edition starter box.
Jesus Christ. How many more editions are they going to do?
A lot.
I'm running out of money.
Until we stop giving them money.
Yeah.
We all know Gamers Workshop is a cash cow.
Oh,
I don't know if you got 40K, like, what is it, Total War Warhammer? Dear God, they charged me $5 for blood and gore. That's how bad it is sometimes. I'm like, wow.
But you need that because the universe
and they know I need
on
that.
Blood and gore.
Like, oh, are you enjoying a game? Like, yeah. They're like, well, you want people to split in half like they should and bleed everywhere when you're killing them? Yeah, that's gonna be $5. You stupid little fucking bitch. That's right.
Wow.
And then I'm sitting there like, yes, here's take my money and feed me. Do you want do you want the Beastman, the Chaos Beastman pack? Yes, I do.
Yes, sir. Please, sir. I want some more.
What's up, Jeffrey?
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
I'm so glad you could join us, Jeff. I missed you.
Jeffrey, we've missed you. We're talking about Warhammer, Dungeons and Dragons, and other tabletop monstrosities.
They did do a Heroes Click, and that was shortly after Mage Knights. I did play a shitload of Mage Knights as a kid, but I don't know. Mage Knights didn't have the same effect. Oh, nice! He's an Imperial Guardsman.
Oh, you're an Imperial Guardsman.
that's from the Chaos guy. Imperial
yeah, I was gonna say, AKA cannon fodder.
My older brother.
You will not serve in combat. You will serve on the firing line.
My older brother was an IG guy, and his army was huge, massive.
I mean, once you upgrade them with like plasma cannons and shit, I mean, yeah.
It was massive, but when the Imperial Guard go against the same theory as mass against orcs, orcs are awful to fight against.
Oh, they suck. And I'm glad Nick said flashlights because they do look like they're carrying little flashlights in the game.
They do. Hey, where are we going? I don't know. Let me point my flashlight in that direction. We'll find it.
I'm going to shoot a little plasma ball. That's the noise they make.
Yeah.
But orcs, well, I always like playing as orcs because they're easy. Like, especially just like, because you can only level up the more units you have. So it's just like you're forced in one direction.
I've never seen it in my life until the day a guy told me he was going to kill me with Aggression Rush. And I
That's
said,
a real thing, man.
I said, yeah, no, you're not. And then he said, no, I'm going to get you. And then we dropped into the game, and yes, they are fucking hilarious. Let's make it okay.
Let's make it okay.
And daka 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 daka. It needs more daka. He sent the Gretchens to my base and then killed me. He did exactly what he was going to do, and he said it to me. I'm going to fuck you with Gretchens.
Well,
and
that takes me back to BattleNet days. I used to because I wasn't good at the game because I was only like 9. But I would always send just peasants, loads of peasants, and I would just fuck up their economy, and then I'd make like 1 or 2 soldiers to send them over there and win.
That's the way you do it in a rush. Yes, I have. I have seen the
Jump,
movie
jump.
15.
What you want me to do?
Something me doing? Work.
Ah! That's one thing they should really bring back in those games. If you click the units an absurd amount of times, they say goofy shit.
It's not easy being green. Or the chickens. You keep on clicking the chickens and they explode, or the sheep.
Yeah. Oh, the polymorphy
Yeah.
spell. That was always my favorite. Oh, is that your very expensive unit? Bloop. It's a fucking sheep. Get out. Nick brings up a good point. Pew, 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 and literally hits nothing. I assume you're talking about a squadron of orcs. They're sitting there like talk, shooting off their guns.
And they look badass. They totally look badass while they're doing it.
Well, why are they? Well, they have the aim of stormtroopers.
But stormtroopers aren't nearly as aggressive as orcs are. And the way their race is written, and we've talked about this before, Brock and Shu, is that they have this group think intellect where if they all believe something is more powerful if it's painted yellow with checkered red boxes on it, it is more powerful. And even in the Lexicanum, they explain that like Space Marines, like as Aristartes chapters, have cleared like a planet of orcs, and they've looked at their equipment to like figure out how it works, and nothing fucking works because none of them are there to believe it works.
What say you, brother? The field scribes have already reverse engineered the technology. It's scrap.
Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, like
nothing.
Jeff said, in lore, if enough orcs believe something works, so like a red car will go faster if they all believe it. And I think that is the most hillbilly redneck shit in the world. They are space rednecks is what they are.
Well, do you know what they're actually based off of?
Fungus.
No, their personality is, this game was created back in the late 80s.
Skinheads?
No, soccer hooligans.
Yeah, soccer hooligans. Skinheads.
Yeah.
Yeah, skinheads. That's why they speak all kinds of Cockney.
Well, he's getting shot up.
Yeah, he's getting shot up. We gonna get out of here.
Quit your rockin', boys.
And the fucking war boss shows up.
Gore guts. Oh
yeah. Oh fuck. Man.
I'm the biggest, baddest orc that's ever been.
The fact that they wrote them and stuck to their guns on everything with the lore.
It's great.
When they made the game, they stuck to it. Like, nope, this is it.
What happened with Eldar? Why do elves always like these wispy, dumb, or just these wispy, like, things?
Pretentious.
Pretentious. Very pretentious. It's every fandom. Like, why can't we get some dirty, nasty elves? And I'm not talking about dark elves either. There's a bunch of BDSM things. I don't know what they are.
No, dirty, nasty, vulgar assholes.
Yeah, like orcs. I want like orc elves.
Orc elves.
Well, not orcs. You know what I mean, though. I want like the nasty ones that pickpocket you and shit.
Yeah, the street urchin elves.
Yeah, the street urchin. They're wearing burlap.
Just so everybody's clear on the orcs, and this is something even more funny, is that they were in lore engineered to be a servant caste of creature to develop worlds and to pretty much be serfs. And the architects that created them saw that they made something and it was awful. They were the most warlike and they were unable to be ruled, and they are the most dangerous race in canon for Warhammer 40K. They said that if they could actually coagulate and not kill each other on a WOG, they could literally rickroll the entire fucking galaxy, like galaxy upon galaxy. But they get so bored or preoccupied with how badass they are that they wind up killing each other in the middle of a fucking planetary conquest. They just sputter out and die.
we really need to edit a video of a wall going on, and it's just like, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, turn around, hurt you. And then that's when a clubber comes right into someone's face.
Yeah, and then they all start fighting, just like Lord of the Rings with the Uruk-hai and the fucking Morgul rats. They just start killing each other.
Well, I wish we could animate a short where it's just like, the big orcs are like, we gonna go in there, we gonna kick their ass. And it's like, pew, sniper shot to the head. They all go down like, I'm in charge now. No, I am. And that's when they all start.
They just start killing each other.
You out, never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around
and hurt you.
Oh, that'd be flawed. If there's any content creators that just somebody fucking send them that clip so we can see that.
Yeah, somebody passing by. If you're a content creator and animator, dude, we got a lot of good ideas.
We got a lot of good ideas, and
we
you're more than welcome to come on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Show us what you got.
Like SchusterStudio here. Were there any of those figurines we didn't see?
Ooh, look at him. He's
a
handsome boy.
That's a handsome model.
That's your handsome boy you got right there, Shu.
Yeah, painting faces on stream is probably not the best choice, but
Do you feel, what is the most challenging aspect of the miniature? Like, in your opinion, like what do you feel is the most challenging part?
Painting a face by far. Yes.
Now, do you feel like it's the details, or it's a matter of choosing the right base for the skin?
Eyes mainly. Eyes is the skin. I've gotten better at the skin. I think I've got a good handle on skin. The eyeballs, getting good eyeballs, is tricky.
Do you ever get done with a couple pair of eyes and you kind of like hold it back and squint and they're just completely cross-eyed with that derp look?
Yeah, there's been plenty of times where I've painted them, looked at it, and went, nope, and
you're like
a tiny bit of alcohol and clean it off and start again because I didn't like it.
You finish it, you look back, and you're like, the Space Marine is retarded.
We're gonna call him Henry.
It's probably not coming through very well on the screen, but on the eye that I painted over on the one side, I definitely just blop black and completely washed the eye with black instead of painting a pupil. So, I mean, nobody's perfect. They're tiny.
Nick says he hates painting the face. He hated painting faces on all the guardsmen. Such a pain. It's probably because there's a million of them, Nick.
Yeah, no,
well,
yeah. You got about, what, is it like 10 or 12 per squad? And if you've got 6 squads, then
yeah.
I've decided everyone's going to be wearing goggles.
I'm painting goggles on all of them. Why do all your guardsmen look like raccoons?
Because of impatience.
Yeah, you're right, Erica. You always step back, squint at your art to check. There you go.
Stay focused, Cam.
I could see his fangs, though.
Cameron's like,
That's a mean boy right
Camera's
there.
freaking.
That's a mean boy.
Oh.
You see,
he looks most upset.
When
I step back and look at my art, I go, wow, this is shit. And then I usually throw it away.
Yeah, see, the problem is I can't really throw these away. It's not mine.
Right. But yeah, that's what I do. Is I'll look at it like if I'm working on like a piece on paper, and I'm like, nope, this is shit.
You drew Sean that one time as Goku with a possum tail riding a fart cloud. That was nice.
Yeah, I gotta mail that to him because he wants to frame it.
Oh yeah, no, frame that for sure.
Yeah, and then I did one where he's cross-legged and an anarchist who's fucking like fuming. So I was like, this will work too.
Hey, shoot, we got Deacon Frost 2100 on Twitch asking you to bust out some terrain since you got good stuff.
Is that the good stuff?
Yeah.
Don't show us the swag. Show us the good stuff.
The good stuff, the high shelf. I want people that have been doing
that shit costs extra, man.
Oh dear.
Hey, all right, everybody in the stream, how much can we put together? How much money can we put together?
So we've made a total of $9.26 and a paperclip.
Yeah. Progress, right?
It's already been used though. It's a used paperclip.
Which one of you assholes put in the jar the fused paperclip?
Theory's watching.
I see you. I see you there. It was Minnie. Minnie's a joker. Okay. Throw a paper clip in the jar.
Jeffrey
wants you want to see the fart cloud? I will make sure you see it.
We have a picture. We could probably just upload it and be like, ha.
Yeah. I did it at work, and it was a hasty drawing, but I said, you know what? This'll do it justice. Exactly what Brock described.
I was gonna photo shoot mine.
As soon as you said it, I was like, I have to draw it now because I have already pictured it. But I told them, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to have you on all fours with your ass up farting with the tail going, or have you striking a pose, which is what I settled on, was him kind of doing that grenade tossing pose on the fart cloud with his hat on.
What would he have other than a bow staff? Why can I not remember the name of Goku's bow staff? Whatever. What would he use other than a bow staff? Would it be like a
spork?
A spork?
A
elongating spork.
Yeah, a used spork from KFC. That's Sean's persona. A long spork. A long spork.
It's not a good fork and it's not a good spoon. It's a spork.
and he twirls it around.
Have you ever been sitting there eating chunky soup and thought maybe I need to really, two shitty tools together? Introduce like spork. I don't know what you use a spork for. It makes that damn sense.
Oh shit!
There's that terrain. We got Heaven laughing at least.
Hey, what's up, Heaven?
Hi, Heaven. Oh, look at that! It's a crunchy tower.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like a ruined watchtower, kind of.
The power of the pole. We were just discussing the power of the pole and the fact that nerds do it best.
Oh yeah, where was that comment? Since we're KY5 and all.
Dude, that looks fucking great. Is it wrong to be a big man such as myself and be obsessed with tiny little things and intricacies of models and dioramas?
No.
Because I'm obsessed with shit like that, which is what, as a kid, made me love D&D so much.
Get all the... Oh, Heaven says, hi, hello, beautifuls. I thought she called us like hello bullshits or something. I was like, aw.
Hello, you stupid fucks. Like,
oh, great.
I mean, it would have made sense too, though.
Hi. Hi.
Ah, look, it's Brock, Fury, and Shu. What a bunch of schmucks.
They're not very pretty to look at.
But give them a chance.
Times Magazine said, we don't like it. We don't like it.
Have a very special day for a very special boy. Euro Trip? Is that too old?
Yeah, that's not.
Old? I'm getting old.
No, that's not old. Scotty doesn't know.
I'm just gonna say, oh god, Matt Damon all tatted up with piercings is probably the best Matt Damon I've ever seen. And then all we got was Jason Bourne for the next decade.
Dude, I liked him as Loki better than I liked anything else from Dogma, in my opinion.
Oh, that was a good one.
Big boy with his little toys. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Hey, how you doing, Gonzo? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Like, share, comment, interact with us, please. It helps. Break the ice.
Come in here. Say something. Like, comment, and share. I'll put it on the screen for everyone to see.
Like, comment, and share, and subscribe. Hey.
And if you ever want to come on the show, just let us know. Let us know. Man, we got to shake the Navi voice. It's been like...
I don't know. Everybody votes in the comments here. Drop the Navi voice for those of you who know who Navi is, and those of you who, holy shit, what is this?
Wait, you're gone. All right, the Fury's dead.
Oh, yeah, he gone.
My shit opened up. My shit opened up like a, hey, do you want to browse? Like, no, I don't want to browse.
Hey, you want to check out this cool thing you thought you'd like on Google Ads because we listen to you every fucking day?
Yeah, they're like, hey, we don't like what you're saying, so get the fuck out of here.
Honestly, when your screen blacked out, I thought they just, nuked your area because of COVID. Thought that was it. I was like, oh,
No, we're getting a lot of no's. Don't drop the Navi voice.
Don't do it.
Don't fucking do it.
Evan says it's hot.
All right. I think per general consensus says keep that shit.
Keep the Navi voice. Keep it going. Fuck it. It's our show.
Eventually, we're gonna look into getting our version of Navi on a shirt, and maybe a couple stickers or some shit.
Yeah.
Our version of Navi with the Marlboro Reds rolled up in a shirt and a beer gut, and
she's gonna have curly hair. She's gonna be like, "I got stuck with you, you stupid fairy boy."
One of them gaudy 70s fucking big ass glasses. Maybe a tattoo.
Oh yeah, Nick. See you, Nick. Thanks for coming by, Nick, man. Yeah. We appreciate you. Till next time.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you hanging out. But we are here, for those of you who just joined, we're here with SchusterStudios. We're talking 40K, D&D, video games, all things a nerddom.
Jeffrey's mad at me. I don't remember what I said. I've said a lot of appalling things.
You wanted to drop appalling things. You wanted to drop the Navi voice, and he's fuck you for even suggesting that.
Oh. Brock sounds like Dr. Girlfriend. Monarch. We gotta get the Venture Brothers.
Oh.
What do monarchs sound like? Dr. Girlfriend. Is there something like that? Am I thinking of that correctly?
I think so. Venture Brothers was great.
Doc, we got a problem. We got a problem. Actually, that was the only reason I think I watched that show is because one of the characters, his name was Brock. I was like, oh.
Street cred has arrived.
Finally, I catch a break. No, my name's always gotten made fun
of. My potential has been realized.
Just wake up, looking in the mirror. It's your day. It's your day to shine, Brock.
It's your day. Everybody knows about your name. Everybody knows what your name is.
Well, it's better than like Pokemon, Brock. That's what I was like. Everyone referred to me as the weird guy that couldn't keep his eyes open and was like forcing Pokemon to fuck or something, or that was his dream. Like, remember, he wanted to be a breeder.
Pokemon breeder.
I want to be the world's best breeder. Okay, Brock. Fucking weirdo. Get out of here. He's got like a Pikachu and an Onyx.
We're gonna make electrified Onyx here. How do you get them to, I just leave them in a dark room for years.
I lock them up. If they don't do what I want, they don't eat. Shit.
That got dark real fast.
Well, the world of Pokemon's dark as shit when you think about it. It's like all these kids running around catching these animals and then like having pit fights with them.
Yeah, making them fight.
Hey,
Brent, I hate you. I hate you too, Dean. Let us make our poor little creatures that we caught and these electronic balls fight.
Pika? That's right. Get in there, Pikachu. I love you. It's all about the power of friendship.
Oh, man. My favorite of all time for Pokemon was the fact that we had a group for our D&D. Okay. And it's still going on, but most of us have kind of, had to do the real life thing. But one day I remembered, when you have that brain blast of childhood, and I started finding every gift individually for the beginning of Pokemon, and slow trickled it into the D&D chat. And the DM said no, fuck, no, and I just kept on going.
Would you like lean in and be like, and when you open up the spooky cave, you find a rare candy.
Oh God.
But it's being guarded by a giant rock worm.
You've got all the time in the world for this, Larry. What the fuck exactly are you going to do with your fucking afternoon, evening bridge time? Are you going to play Old Maid? No, you're going to sit here and watch KY5 Gaming and expand your mind.
Expand your mind. We're here. We're here for people with the hunger in the brain.
Expand your mind.
Expand your mind.
Expand your mind.
Larry says he doesn't have time for this, but Larry,
my boy, Larry. As Jabba the Hutt would say, Larry, Larry, my kabuki.
Mota Boto Larry. I know that laugh.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, that was this little weird lizard scaly cat thing. I don't even know what it was.
That seemed to oogle Princess Leia through that whole awkward ass scene being a sex slave in Jabba's palate.
Oh yeah, that entire scene was suggestive.
100%. The implications were there, and nobody said anything about it.
At least it gave us that famous scream. What's it called? The Wilhelm scream.
Mm-hmm.
Is that even close?
It did. Yeah, it did give us it.
I'm gonna have to set that up on the stream deck. The Wilhelm scream. I think we're safe on copyright from that.
Yeah, I think because every fucking movie has it somewhere. I mean, Dante's Peak, Dante's Inferno, fucking Hamlet.
I forgot Dante's Peak was even a fucking movie, and that's the first Wilhelm scream you think of.
I'm just saying.
Who was the guy that got nibbled up by the lava?
No, it was at the end of the movie. You got to watch the whole fucking movie. The fat guy that tells Pierce Brosnan he's so wrong, it gets the van over, the dumbest Astro van I've ever seen. The bridge goes up, and he like rides it up, and he looks all cool, like that would be fun. And then it goes, ah! As the bridge collapses. I was like, the bridge doesn't collapse like that. It just gets swept away. He doesn't rise up into the air and flip
Pierce
back.
Brosnan has a bad habit of being in movies where things are just rather silly, like in GoldenEye, when for England, James, for England, Trevor, and he lets him go, and he falls like 50 stories and just hits the ground. He's like, "Ow, oh God, I'm so sore, I can't move." Kind of.
Then I come back to kill you and your
That would
friends.
be like filling up a bag full of hamburger and just whipping it off a building, dude. That would be so bad. Everyone just hits the ground like thump. Oh,
like Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Just sitting there grabbing his knee.
We'll play the scene on the next show. You know the one I'm talking about. He just hits
I do.
He's like, ow, ah. And then the entire satellite array falls on him. That was like the big scene.
Mood adulting is hard as fuck. Yes, it is. But that's why we do these things. I think nerds are more well-adjusted for the real world because we have an escape.
All the trauma.
Yeah, because we have an escape. I mean, the nerds that I feel bad for the most are the furries. Because the world is so fucked up to them individually that they feel that they're the most comfortable fucking each other in fur costumes.
I'll never forgive them for what they did to Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, correct.
But in their defense, in Sonic Adventures 2, they gave some Batgirl like really big titties. And that probably sent a lot of kids on a spiral to furdom.
Oh, well, and I mean, anime is of no fucking help in that regard. I mean, the kind of hentai that is on the market right now, even when it shouldn't be sexually suggestive, the fact that Rob Zombie plays tentacle porn, every set that he has and live show behind his band should tell you something about nerd culture and anime and how just different everything really has shaken out in our world.
Oh, wait. What's Erica saying here? Nerds are used to holding up, isolation, hyper-focusing on awesome things and ignore real life.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of I'm gonna admit this. I'm gonna come out and and liquor really
Cheers,
helps.
Sean.
Cheers, Sean. Cheers, Mitty. I'm gonna admit this to KY5. How you doing, Alex? Thanks for joining. I was a part of LARPing.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
What did you LARP as?
A Scotsman. I mean, that's what I was.
Oh, you weren't like a wizard or anything?
You see, people get this weird thing in outside
where they ridicule you for being a boring LARPer.
Well, you motherfucker.
You can literally be anything you want. You're like, I'm a Scot.
Yeah. Well, in Daggerher, SEA, and Belagarth, which are all three fighting organizations,
right.
You're thinking of with that movie role models, they're making fun of Amp Guard. It's easy on the outside looking in to make fun of that shit, but you don't understand the battle game itself. Belgarth, SEA, and Daggerher are all battle-based. So that means competitively, there's no magic. The idea was to simulate medieval combat without actually killing somebody. Amgard is the place where you run around as a fucking wizard throwing fireballs.
See, that sounds way cooler than what you were talking about.
Oh, it is not.
But I get fireballs and dragons, and then it's probably a lot of dudes anyway. It's probably terrible. It all sounds awful.
No.
Go on.
Because in that LARPing, at least what I did was competitive fighting. That if you can do it, then you can do it.
Okay.
But if you can't, you could try and maybe fucking die. You can look at it like paintball and airsoft. If paintball and airsoft were a nerdy fucking version, that's what Belagarth, Daggerher, and SEA would be. Is a bunch of historical nerds or Lord of the Rings nerds or D&D nerds. I mean, there are whole chapters of people that dress themselves up as fucking orcs.
Why is me wanting to be a wizard in all of this?
I mean,
suddenly dumb, but like you just said all the stuff. It's the same thing as D&D, Lord of the Rings.
Correct, but there's no magic. I mean, in combat, there's no magic.
Fury, how am I going to be a wizard if I can't use magic?
You can't be a wizard in any of those games.
You're literally the worst wizard. That's just it.
Yeah, no, you could be Gandalf, who's really handy with a sword and a staff.
I'm just going to flurl some cards up and distract everybody before I go in there and stab them.
my favorite quote. And a lot of people hate on the Hobbit movies, but when they're right, the dwarves and Bilbo and Gandalf are riding on the horses, and it's raining like a motherfucker. And Mr. Gandalf, can you do something about this deluge? And he's like, Master Dwarf, it will stop raining when it will stop raining. And Bilbo asks Gandalf, he goes, "Are there any other wizards?" And he said, "Yes." And he go, "Are they great, or are they like you?" Like you. Implying that Gandalf has done jack shit by way of magic or wizarding.
He really isn't a great wizard. All we really ever see him do is make light.
And he looks down at Bilbo and kind of glares at him for a minute, like, "You motherfucker." And he's like, "Yeah, I think they're all pretty great."
Can I talk to you for a minute in the back? What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, Gandalf. Call me out like that in front of all my dwarf friends? Fuck do you think you are?
You aren't even family. I will fucking regulate you, you son of a bitch.
I will fuck you up.
Do you see how big I am?
Gandalf, I'm so sorry. Sorry? I don't want to hear sorry. I want to hear it'll never happen again. Now, Bilbo, we're going on a fucking adventure. If you call me out like that one more time, I'm going to leave you out for the trolls.
I will fucking murder you in your sleep.
You shall not live to see another day, okay?
Foreshadowing to his next quote.
Epic foreshadowing. All right. Bringing it back also, we do have SchusterStudio doing some 40K figurines for us. What's up, Shu?
Yo.
What are we painting now?
Yeah, gonna mess around with this fur that's on the back of this cape here now.
Hey, weren't we just talking about furries? Didn't that just happen?
Yes, we were, and I think that he's implying something here. Let's see what you're gonna do with his butt.
Some butt fur.
That's what the fans are really curious about. Show us that ass.
How much time do you spend on a figure's dick?
On their dick?
Yeah, you never done Slanesh?
I actually sold off all my Slanesh demons.
Did they have any with brazen cocks and cock rings?
No, I can't say I painted any.
That's a Chaos Marine there, Sean. That's what that is. If you're not familiar, Sean, Warhammer 40K is a tabletop game that was, I believe, patented and launched in the mid to late 70s as just Warhammer. And then in the 80s, they released a new game that was into the bitter, bleak version of the future. as Warhammer 40K.
Well,
started as Rogue Trader.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue Trader. Well, since we're talking about Slaanesh and dicks and everything, I don't know if you guys ever played the Total War Warhammer, but they have something called the Hell Cannon for Chaos, and it's based after. It's essentially a giant penis. It is the best artillery in the entire game.
The Hell Cannon, it's a big dick.
It's a big fleshy cannon with a couple of pulsating.
It's a dick.
Cannon balls.
Well, we're gonna be honest. It's a fucking dick that shoots.
I don't know what's going on over there at Gamers Workshop, and whoever you got running Slaanesh and his character lineup, you need to get them outside.
It turns out it's Boy George, and he's just like, I'm just a karma chameleon. I just thought this is what they wanted.
I thought Slaanesh is all about pleasure, and I gave them that.
Google.
How did you turn a unicorn into a hermaphrodite?
Demons as ladies.
So you took the unicorn and you figured the horns should be dicks. Well, yes, it's part of Slaanesh's pantheon.
Have you not seen the Slaaneshian chair? It's just a bunch of cocks.
I wanna write you up, but the kids are buying them, which even worries me more. So we're just gonna let it go. Gonna let it go.
Sean, this is one of those situations where it's okay to be black and not be nerdy. But we're gonna work on you to get you nerdy.
Oh no! What have we done? Jeffrey is googling Slaanesh demons. You are dancing with danger. There, Jeffrey.
Slaanesh gets real macabre really fast on that Google search. I swear to God.
You're gonna add one word to the end of that, and it's gonna get super weird for you. I promise.
So what I need Sean Rawls to do now, knowing that you've known me for a very long time, is I need you to add in that Slaanesh Google search porn at the end. And then tell me how surprised you are with the kind of shit that comes up on the image search.
Fan art needs to calm down. That's what I have to say about that subject.
Fan art is out of fucking control.
They're out of line, man.
There's some shit like anybody remember that obscure film Treasure Planet?
Yes. No.
Yes.
No.
The beginning of the movie. You know, the beginning of the movie with the pirate ship book and the mom.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
They need to calm the fuck down.
Calm down.
Right now. You are out of line and out of fucking control. The hentai in the fucking internet market it should be illegal, and I'm sure it's illegal in Indonesia.
It has to be.
I'm sure that'll get you thrown in jail in Indonesia. Some of the shit that they draw.
Just because you can buy a $60 drawing tablet and, give everybody dicks, it doesn't work for me. We have to calm down.
Erica, fan art and DeviantArt. Yeah, DeviantArt's just pretty much Disney fucking princesses that have cocks now.
Yeah, tits and cocks.
Yeah. Everybody like and share KY5 Gaming, subscribe, and do me a favor. If you liked and you're following us on Facebook, if you could go over to YouTube when you get time and subscribe to us there on the YouTube side, that would really help us out.
Yeah,
it
sure
really would.
We'd appreciate you. I'm just trying to get all the images of fan art out of my goddamn. Where is Jeffrey? Jeffrey disappeared.
Jeffrey's dived deep into the fan art at this point.
He typed in Slaanesh demon porn, didn't he? Oh, Jeffrey, no. Oh, no,
Slaanesh
Jeffrey.
ball torture.
You're never coming back. Wait till you get to the unicorn spot. It's gonna get weird.
It's gonna get real weird.
The bronies will be coming out of left field. You won't know what the fuck's going on.
Jeff, I've seen worse.
He's there. Drop a link. No, I'm kidding. Please don't.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
No, don't do it.
Because I will click it. I will.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and send it.
Send it.
Yeah. Go ahead and send it.
Curiosity has suddenly caught the cat, or killed the cat, or snagged the cat, nabbed the cat.
Perhaps suffocated the cat with content.
Probably. Shu, I'm sorry. Can you get us back in on that fur you were working on?
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming together. Look at that.
Look at that shit.
Look at that fucking shit. It's like space hide.
And to be honest, everybody that's joining either with us on the live or checks us out later on, dude, for me, I could watch painting for hours. Like that's why Bob Ross was such a great show. Was I could just sit there and watch somebody do fucking their hobby, something that they love, for hours. And
Could you imagine Bob Ross doing 40K? And here we're gonna do some happy blood splatters on corn.
We're gonna paint this one of these several skulls on his belt.
There's more than one way to do it, but this is the way I like to do it, and it makes me happy.
Happy little skulls.
Yeah, I like the thing he does with the paintbrush where he's like,
oh yeah, drying it out. Yeah,
he's shaking that brush.
I can't quite do that with these little ones.
Fucking Bob Ross.
Have you ever accidentally stuck a wet tip in your mouth?
Wow.
Oh, I constantly do it. I've been doing it this whole time.
Sticking the wet tip in your mouth. That's the worst thing ever.
And KY5 is about to get fan art.
Yes, we are.
We've made it. That's right, Erica. Bob Ross is awesome.
Bob Ross does do my heart good. And I also love watching how it's made because where else are you going to see a number 2 pencil get made? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're like, we get a bunch of wood, some rubber, and, mush it together and graphite in the middle. And then pencil.
We're here in Nuremberg where a bunch of bad shit happened, but now they make number 2 pencils.
Yeah. And I'm sitting here stoned out of my mind. I'm like, whoa.
I never knew that skis were made that way.
I never knew I wanted to know how traffic cones are made this badly for my life.
And then you just sit there and watch the assemblage of shit happening. You're just like, I love it.
I like when they say it's a company secret. A special mix of it's like the mixer, and they're like, then they add a bunch of shit to it, but that's a secret. And
We're
then
not gonna tell you.
And then gummy bears. You're like, the secret ingredient was horse, wasn't it?
Funniest fucking thing ever. I've spent the last 3 years trying to find a how it's made on whiteout because I love the smell of whiteout.
That's not good.
Yeah, they won't do a how it's made on whiteout, and they won't tell me what's in that son of a bitch. It makes me want to huff it so much. Why? I need to know.
Oh God, what do you think's in it? That's probably a better question. What's in whiteout?
I don't know. It smells so good though, and
you have to stop smelling the whiteout, Barry.
They say that they put an additive in there to make it not addictive to smell. I'm like, no, that shit makes me want to smell it more.
So they knew their product was addictive. So there's a bunch of people like you that keep sniffing the whiteout.
Yes. I also like the smell of isopropyl alcohol and acetone. Sue me!
KY5 Gaming is now putting out a bounty. We are going to need a chemist to reverse engineer whiteout so we can figure out what Fury enjoys smelling so much.
Indeed.
Thank you.
If we thank you for your service.
Thank
ahead
you
of
for
time.
Yes. Whoever you may be. There's gotta be some weirdo out there that's cracked the code on whiteout. They're like, dear God.
He's like, it is my time. This is what I was born to do. Shows up on KY5 Gaming in a suit, an old suit.
Turns out it was just chicken beaks. What? So that's what they do with all the beaks.
The chicken beak smells so good.
Oh my God.
Take care, Sean. I appreciate you stopping by, my bro.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, later, Sean. Appreciate it, man.
Now, we're trying to do something, everybody. We're trying to give a place for everybody to chew the fat, learn some shit, and to, I don't know, man, nerd out. Fucking nerd out with us and drink gin. Big ass bottles of gin.
Don't judge me.
You got to drink bazooka every time.
You didn't have to go through the forest temple, okay? You just watched me do it and fuck me up, man.
Yeah, I got you. And
Okay.
yeah, no, I already have brain damage, Jeff. Is what happens when you get blown up a couple times.
It's brain damage.
It's Blaine damage. I hope you wrote that on purpose because that's funny.
Who knows? I don't know. Either way, it's been great talking about 40K for once. Oh, God.
Yeah, it feels great to just let it all hang out.
Like Slanesh.
Just let it hang out.
As we all know, and Jeffrey just found out.
Rock out with your cock ring out.
I have 13 cock rings. We're pitiful mortal. Not worthy of demonhood are you. I have 17.
The more cock rings, the more powerful you become in Slanesh.
Ah, Jet. Not a lot of people go for Zinch. I don't like Zinch is kind of silly in my opinion.
Isn't he the god of change? If I'm correct me if I'm wrong.
Something like that. But he's I don't know. At least in Total War, he's a giant bird man. Yeah, really like.
Now,
Disco,
for those of you,
disco chicken.
Yeah,
Disco chicken.
Now, for those of you who don't know, 40K has a lot of great novels. A lot of great novels in the Black Library. The Horus Heresy series is a good place to start for the universe. The Space Wolves Omnibus, the Soul Drinkers Omnibus, the Grey Knight Omnibus.
Please say omnibus one more time for me.
Omnibus.
Omnibus. Be sure to go out there and pick up Omnibus.
Omnibus.
A fabulous book. 40K.
It is called Tales of the Deep. In the darkness. Octopus. Octopus.
Tales of the
Where
Deep.
are your children?
Is that another Slanesh book?
It might be. I think that's National Geographic.
Oh, God.
When Beatles fight these battles and there's when the Beatles fight these battles and they're in the puddle drinking a muddle puddle treatle brutal puddle battle traddle battle.
You almost got it. This close.
I can't do it.
This close.
This man is a genius.
This man knows what he's talking about. Just listen. Hey, listen.
Still didn't find any of those with dicks, which is weird. I feel like everyone does that Fuda stuff.
I find it hard to believe he searched Slanesh and didn't find any Fuda.
Dude, I am quite surprised in that.
I don't think he's really looking. I think he's too lazy. He's saying he's looking, but he's not.
I think he's scared. Jeff, you're scared, and we all know it.
Yeah,
we know it.
Cat.
So, Shu, while you're painting this, what's the weirdest thing you've seen that was tied to Warhammer 40K engine search?
Oh, hell. I have no idea.
Oh, come on. You know.
It's a pretty savage community.
I can't say I search too much. I mean, I look on Instagram a lot at other people's paintings and work, but that's about it.
One thing I did like about 40K-ish related, you guys ever hear of Flash Gits?
Yes, I love their cartoons.
Yeah, and they made what is it, Black Legion? No, it's the Emperor's Guard or something. The Black Space Marines. They had them attacking the furry world, and they killed. Defend me, brother. Revenge me. That was such a good cartoon, man.
They also did the Harry Potter spoof. Stop it, Ron! Stop.
Wingardium Leviosa. that was voiced by Oni NG. Oni's got some funny shit.
Oh man, that cartoon, and then their Pokemon one with like Burning Dan, like Magic Carp, fucking. If the roles were reversed, like Steve was summoned by Pikachu,
yeah,
and Burning Dan, who was just a guy that's on fire, it's just like stabbing the dude, gutting him, and he's naked on fire, and drags him back to his Pokeball, shoves the corpse in there, and just glares at the camera, and fucking gets back into the fucking Pokeball.
Jeffrey's gonna send us his browsing history.
The best.
FBI, open up. But well, we don't get a whole lot of really great cartoonists there anymore, because ever since I don't remember which year it was, YouTube's been changing radically, but like they changed up something where making 3-4 minute like animated skits just wasn't worth anyone's time anymore.
No, and they were pretty much hurting that type of community and their creativity, which sucks. I mean, some of it was outlandish as hell, but I mean, YouTube was a fucking free for all for a while there.
Oh god, yeah, it was. Is Newgrounds still going strong? Is that still?
I think Newgrounds is still a thing.
We all think.
Yeah,
so probably not.
Jeff knows who them beholders is. You got a great compliment. He pays you great compliment and homage, Shu. to your beholders.
Thank you.
It has very good.
You are a credit to the channel, Shu, and it's been awesome to have you on here.
It's
And
been
then,
fun.
Yeah, Shu, go ahead and plug your stuff for us. I think it was SchusterStudio.com or.
I don't have a website currently, but I am on Facebook and Instagram at SchusterStudio.
At Schuster Studio, guys, be sure to go check him out. He's got some great looking shit. He showed us a few of the models, but I mean, he does a lot of commission work, so it's in and out the door. I perused myself, and I'm not going to lie, I rather enjoyed what I saw there. So go check him out at Schuster Studio on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, and if you know anybody who's playing Warhammer or playing D&D and they're looking for really good quality in painting and don't have the time to paint, which happens a lot in life because, as we know, life is messy, life is busy. Get a hold of Shu. Shu take care of you.
Yep. You can reach out to me on either Instagram or Facebook. I also have an email at SchusterStudio@gmail.com.
Get a hold of them.
Do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just fucking
do it.
Just do
and
it.
it's not. I don't know if you guys have the capability. I sent you some pictures earlier. It's not necessarily just miniatures either. In those pictures I had sent you guys earlier, there was a dinosaur mask.
Yeah, I seen that.
A friend of mine asked me to paint up for him, so I airbrushed that up. Oops. And
we can get a slideshow together for you here after the show. No problem.
Yep.
I don't know if I can
and
do it
also
now.
did a set of Switch controllers for a buddy.
Ooh, controllers.
He reached out to me and said he busted the shells of his Nintendo Switch. What are they called? Joy-Cons, I believe. And he ordered a replacement set of shells, and he's like, before I put them on, I'll have you paint them up. So
that's awesome.
I've done other stuff besides just miniatures.
So you can do. I mean, you could do probably laptop.
Hey
Lou,
see that?
You can probably do Furious Nail.
Yeah.
It's limited on the 2D stuff. If it's a 3-dimensional model, with detail and stuff, I could do it. When it gets into like 2D freehand stuff, don't necessarily have the skill set for that. But doing some airbrush stencil work and stuff like that on flat surfaces is a possibility.
But I mean, I seen the Switch paint.
Right.
I mean, you could do a laptop shell, couldn't you? I mean, you make it a real cool color
Yeah,
scheme.
yeah. Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So I'm gonna twist Lou's arm to have him send you his laptop to paint it. Lou Starsky.
I don't know if you'd appreciate me dismantling it to spray it.
I want you to make him Tarzan. Swinging from a vine and says Lou Starsky plays ball and he has a catcher's mitt.
Yes, I mean,
and
that could be good
at mid-drift or something.
That could be a great project to involve, older Schuster, and be like, hey, draw this so that I can paint this on this, and we gotta have him half naked. We gotta have him half naked.
Yeah, you got to make it like a coloring book. Yeah, draw me the outline and I'll fill it in.
Yeah, we could do that. We could fucking do that. Lou, we're gonna paint your fucking laptop, you son of a bitch.
I'm seeing him this weekend, so I'll just gas him a little bit, and then I'll steal.
YouTube and Twitch.
I'm working on it. Twitch is it's all at Twitch is at KY5 Gaming. I'll have the links here for you guys. As soon as I'm there. Oh look, we're at 9 whole subscribers. Look at that.
Love you guys. You guys are doing the best thing ever.
You guys are awesome.
Those of you in the UK, thank you very much.
Do we have fans in the UK? Oh yeah, we do. Somebody was over there.
Yeah, Alfie.
Alfie.
Oh yeah.
Look at old Alfie. Alfie hanging out.
I think that's the YouTube. I don't know. I just pulled it off the thing. We'll see what happens.
Yep. Hey, Jeff, we will paint you like a French whore.
He deserves it.
A French whore. Dressed in a cat getup. For those of you who aren't subscribed to the ACTJ, head over there. The Armenian Council for Truth and Journalism. That's our sister show. Actually, not even our sister show, our papa or mama show. Give them a like, give them a follow. They do news and current events.
Got the short.
Ready?
We got the shorts.
There we go.
I think there's been talk about taking the night off from ACTJ, though. We gotta double check our sources here in about 10 minutes.
All right. That's all right. I mean, but either way, give them a check. Give them a check. Check them out. Give them a like. Give them a share. Give them a follow. I believe in what they're doing. They do a lot of good work, just like us. I believe in what we're doing, and that's normalizing the ridiculous shit that we do on here.
Normalizing coming on here and talking about how many cock rings Slanesh might or might not have.
Correct. And also, we like to get into that nostalgic video game playing, which, I mean, makes us all remember the days back when we weren't stressed out about taxes or anything else.
Yeah, I remember those days. That was yesterday. I don't think I ever really worry about my taxes.
I'm just trying to be more relatable, and you're blowing me in the water.
Don't let the humans know. We have human emotions. We do human things too, like you, and play games. So come and watch us in our human programming. Humans. Indeed. Support
DIY networks, because fuck the mainstream media and commercial entertainment industries.
Yeah, they're kind of poopy overall. Not the great.
And they're unimaginative. They'll never have these conversations. Where are you going to go to hear about Slanesh's cock rings?
KY5 Gaming.
Exclusively here.
Exclusively.
And that other weird thread on 4chan for some reason that you still did. Be careful.
And 4chan does get out of control fast.
It's like the bastard child of Reddit. Or Reddit's the good. It's the black sheep of the family. Let's just put it that way.
Where's my goddamn shirt? I don't
know. Mine came like a week after the delivery day. We're ditching Teespring. We're gonna have like a printer as well, so we'll be making everything in house here soon for all the channels.
Yeah, it's pretty much elite speak. Yeah.
No, we would never suggest that, Jeff.
No. It's elite speak though. Yeah, fuck the mainstream.
Fuck the mainstream. They want us to do mainstream things.
We're not going to do it. No, we're not going to fucking do it.
Why would we?
Where are you going to go to see fucking little figurines, Erica? Huh? We're going to go to see little stuff get painted and talked about.
I'll tell you where. Where are you going to go?
Right
Gaming, right here.
Right in SchusterStudios with KY5 Gaming.
Yeah. So, share, comment, like, subscribe. What do YouTubers say? Smash that bell button.
Smash it. Smash it.
Bell button.
Smash it. Hey, Deacon, you still with us, Frost?
I think Shu just said fuck y'all. Oh no, there he is. He's like, I'm gonna let these morons keep babbling and see how long it takes to realize I'm God. Oh, there's Deacon.
There's Deacon. Yes, my dude. How you doing, Deacon? Where you been all my life?
Over there on Twitch at KY5 Gaming.
There you are. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be great. We're here pretty much every day, every night, anyways.
That we have done every night. It's 5 out of 5.
Yep. Sadly, though, for those of you that have been with us since the beginning, Brock's going to do some solo shit here in a little bit. I'll be going on midnights, so I am apologetic for that.
Yes. But
I will be rejoining. Yep, I will be rejoining as I can, and you may have noticed that I've been late a couple of these days, and that's because, I got to work for the man.
You're just like, well, you know how it is. I got a fucking life. Gotta do things.
Gotta suck in the day's dick.
Gotta suck today's dick. You know what I mean, man?
Just gotta suck it down. God damn.
Why is it impossible to get a good high five with yourself? You ever noticed that? Like that's not.
I wish I could give it to you though. Yeah.
Bam! Right over the top.
You want to talk about flesh sculptures, huh?
What's that mean? Shu, do you know what flesh sculpting is?
I have no idea.
I want to Google it, but I kind of don't.
Yeah, me either.
Flesh.
Yeah, that sounds like a questionable Google search right there.
I think it's a trap, but I am all game.
Admiral Atbark says, it's a trap.
It's a support card in the Elder Scrolls Legends. It's part of the Dark Brotherhood expansion. Jeffrey, I was expecting something utterly foul, and I am just so disappointed. Oh no, I get it now. You saw it's that
the Dark
art.
Elves and 40K, this flesh sculptures.
Let's type that in.
Lexicanum. Go to the Lexicanum and put in flesh sculptors. And it sounds exactly how it's spelled.
Oh, of course.
Lexicanum.
No, I
Lexicanum.
already found what he was talking about. Well done.
Yeah. Because I can honestly say that myself and Shu included have utilized the Lexicanum directory for a lot of things for the lore that we've either forgotten or like, what the fuck did they mean by that?
Oh yeah, I'll full on admit I don't know shit about lore in the grand scheme of things.
I'm going to throw this down for all our viewers because it's. Jeffrey says if you want to see weird, search naked otters.
Naked otters. I like it.
Should we do it? I feel like I should do it.
Yeah. Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is.
I'll lay out description. It might just be that naked otters.
Shu, it has been fucking awesome having you, dude. I just got to say that again. I'm not on your dick or anything, but it's just.
Oh god damn you,
Yeah.
Jeffrey!
What is it? What is it?
I just want you to guess.
Naked otters is a bunch of grown men, buck ass naked, pretending to be otters.
It's pretty damn close, but no, it's more of a gesture.
Somebody got him with that on iFunny. Yeah, well, Jeff, if you look up gullible in the dictionary, it's not there.
And suddenly I just want to leave.
My favorite fucking thing in the world was on Facebook when the blue waffle meme came out.
Oh, that one was fabulous, man.
And all the Karens and Instagram girls fucking Googled it. And to the page, motherfucking the fucking OG poster.
Everybody gets mad. I remember on one of the Tribune pages we did the one with the 2 girls, 1 cup, but it was something about like 2 girls testing for COVID and some conspiracy about why they're doubling up on positive cases because 1 cup was like a cup was cross-contaminated. Just Google two girls, 1 cup, and you'll have the story.
Oh,
a lot of people mad at that one. A lot of people mad at that one.
Or the person that did the meme that had like the aluminum ball, and it was in his microwave, and he goes, if you wanna make regular aluminum into a solid aluminum ball,
a polished ball.
Yeah, polished ball, microwave it for 10 minutes. And then it's this chick like LaFoya something or other on Twitter said, "You son of a bitch, I lit my fucking house on fire."
What about what was this other one? It was this is like right when iPads came out, but some cheeky bastards made a scale app, and so that like you could just stand on top of your fucking iPad and weigh yourself, and people were just smashing their screens with their
Yep. Are people questioning why the Wii had arm straps on it? And then all the pictures of people that threw playing fucking Wii tennis sticking out of their big screen TVs. Oh, man.
That's what I call bowling. Pod racing. Was there, it just struck me as weird. Was there ever a pod racing game on the Wii?
I don't think on the Wii, but it was on PlayStation.
That wasted potential. Are you kidding me?
No, not PlayStation. It was on N64.
Think about it. I know on the 64, but the Wii, you could actually have those throttle controls.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be rad.
Wasted potential.
I mean, we're like
somebody needs to do it on the VR platform now.
Oh yeah,
that would be amazing.
Yeah.
All I want to say is this is pod racing. That's all I want to say. I don't even want to play the game. I just want to play one level, say that, record it, and I'll probably never play it again.
No, what I want to do is I want to act like Saboba. Chop, 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 chawani, koboka.
Save it for the racetrack, Saboba.
The scroony dope pot, Slamo.
Remember, what was the guy that Han shot? Greedo?
Yeah, Greedo.
Remember Anakin had a chubby Greedo friend?
Yeah, he did. A Rodian.
Rodian.
They're called Rodians. You're such a kidder, Annie. You're such a kidder, is what he says. But
That movie was so fucking weird.
The franchise was completely ruined by the fact that they even did Jar Jar Binks, and everybody agrees with that.
Nope, I think Jar Jar Binks should have been the real Sith Lord.
What's up, Cox? Thanks for joining us. Sadly, we're at the top of the hour here, so we will, you kind of at the caboose at the end, but that's okay.
Did you just ignore my question and then say, welcome, Cox?
Sorry, I did. I forgot. I have been drinking. What'd you say?
Well-oiled machine.
I said, what if Jar Jar Binks was the true Sith Lord? You ever entertain that theory, that fan theory? Misa Sith Lord.
You do that so perfect.
Misa thinks we should go the other way.
You
That's
yes.
fucking great.
You've got
Time of the Jedi is over. Time for the Sith. Oh, no, that's Lord of the Rings quote.
Yeah, the time of the orc is begun.
The time of the orc has begun.
I took care of a guy that looked like that.
Ah.
Yeah, we call that the. I'm not even gonna. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it.
We
call that
the
Tom.
high road.
Yeah, we call that the Tom Crane orc.
Oh. Oh. Well, things got awkward.
Dude, you have got a fucking gambit on the fucking Jar Jar voice.
Well, when are we ever gonna have to use it?
Probably never, because everybody fucking hates Jar Jar Binks.
I'll do it next time I order like McDonald's or something.
That'll work.
Content.
Do the big voice. For some pearls, not some curls, so just as sweet. Just as sweet. I used to be able to do his cry.
McDonald!
You ruined your stupid fat habits.
I remember one of my first jobs was working the drive-thru, right, at a McDonald's, and I used to make little silly voices late at nights because I didn't care. But I once convinced this dumb broad that I was an actual machine. So like she comes around, and I'm just like, "Hello, and thank you for coming to McDonald's. When ready, please make your selection upon the onboard screen." And she's like, a number one with a Sprite. You selected number one with Sprite. Is this correct? Yes. Okay. And I type it in all real fast. And then she'd be like, is there anything else I can get you today? No? Okay. Your total is $3.14 at the next window. And thank you for choosing McDonald's. And she came around, I whipped my headset off. And then she'd be like, that is so fucking future. I'm like, I know, it's crazy, woman. It's crazy.
It's just crazy. Amazing what they could do with technology these days.
Yeah, it was the easiest excuse. I do all kinds of accents and stuff like that. Just ridiculous fucking accents. When they drive around, they'd see me all normal. Kind of. And they'd be like,
Kinda.
That wasn't you who I was talking to. And I was like, no, actually, we have a call center out in New Mexico. It's part of the stimulus package. They take your orders and they send them over to us. It keeps things efficient. She's like, oh, that is so neat. I'm like, yeah, really?
It's all wireless.
It's all on the internet.
Wireless.
It's all on the internet, kid. You're fine.
God damn, we're retarded.
Oh my! Hey, Jeffrey even caught this. Yeah, we are. I mean, I'm fucking trash. Jeffrey's over here. He's just like, you just said the number of pi. I did say it was 314, didn't I?
You caught us slightly.
You shut, Jeffrey.
Curved intellect here. That's a fucking joke.
Someone call now, so we got one.
Yeah, we're gonna start a company called Pi, and that's all we're gonna do is sell pie. But we're not gonna call it Pi. We're just gonna use the symbol for Pi.
And then we get a lawsuit. It's like I told you we should have named it The Life of Pi. It was a good name.
I told you we're gonna get a little hits on Twitter, but now we're getting sued.
Fuck, man. We owe the bank everything.
But they're looking at the potential of how much money we could make. They're like, we're gonna let you run it, but we're gonna take every fucking dime you make. So fuck you.
You're now a puppet company. How do you feel?
How does it feel to be a sock puppet, you sons of bitches?
Welcome to corporate America, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
We're gonna hire Lou to be our front man for that.
We're gonna sell everything in DLC. DLC for days.
Oh, you want
$60
a
for the
milkshake?
game, $30 for the DLC, $20 for more DLC. And you know you want your skins, don't you?
Yes,
You're
you
gonna give us
do.
You're gonna give us $10 on the pre-order for those. We're gonna make you look like a leopard, and then we're gonna give it away for free. A month into the game.
And if you want a fucking milkshake, you best pay that $9 extra surcharge upgrade for the fucking expansion pack for triple thick milkshakes, or else that machine's broken.
Machine's broken. Keep driving. But I want a milkshake. Well, let me go get me a milkshake. Why don't you go down to Wendy's and try one of their non-dairy Frosties or something? Fuck off. Dip your French fries in it, you dumbass. It's actually super good. French fries and Frosty is super good. Anywho, we are at the top of the hour. It's probably about time to start wrapping up, guys.
Yeah, sadly. So I hate this part of the show because we
Breaks
gotta
my
say
heart.
goodbye to you guys. But Shu, what do you want our viewers to know about what you do and the games that you play?
What do I want them to know?
Yeah.
Whatever you want
Yeah,
people to know. Like, what do you
don't-
eat in the morning? I don't know. French fries.
Cornflakes.
Coffee. I eat a bunch of coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd say just check out our pages, and if you guys need stuff painted, hit me up. Always willing to send out quotes on what you have in mind to give you an idea of what it would run.
What would you tell somebody looking to get into either 40K or D&D?
Yeah.
What would I tell them?
Yeah.
Well, if I
what
was
you know
going to
now.
say what I know now, if I was going to tell them about 40K, I would say be ready to open your wallet.
It's expensive.
Because
I can fucking agree to that, dude.
very expensive. I mean, I'll flat out say I don't even play 40K anymore. I just paint the miniatures. It is just too damn expensive.
All right, Shu. We appreciate you coming on. Everybody, check out Shu at SchusterStudio on Facebook and Instagram. Hit him up. He does more than just the figurines, a lot of airbrushing, 3D stuff, masks, and other things. Shu, really appreciate you coming on. We hope to have you on again sometime. All right.
Yeah, thanks,
Sounds
Shu.
good. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too,
You
man.
too, buddy.
Well, that was fun.
Yes, it was. It was absolutely fun. We will continue to share Shu's content. Yes, that will happen, my friend.
Jeffrey, we are working on having a D&D weekly dungeon delve for 2 or 3 hours.
So, Jeffrey, are you saying that you want to embark upon an adventure in KY5 Gaming?
I think that's a hard yes.
Then your spot at the table shall be reserved. The
right.
things I have in store for you, Mr. Tomlinson. But seriously,
I hope you're a better character than me, being a pixie hobbit bard with a quill.
locked in.
Locked and loaded. I already picked my character. I'm going to win the entire game.
The game of D&D will be
The
won.
entire game of D&D, I'm going to win it. I don't care if there's rules. Fuck them, I win. I'm going to win.
This game now has been changed to I win. Big
Dungeons-
black letters, I win.
Yeah, dungeon guy says I die. No, I win. That's how this works.
You
Anyway.
better start working on a character right now.
No,
Anywho,
probably.
this is gonna be my closing anyways, and then
Okay.
Brock will, yeah, unless you want to follow me out, it doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
remember, everybody, it's not the face you fuck, it's the fuck you face, okay? Beauty's only a light switch away. Once the light turns off, it all feels the same.
We're going to leave on that. Thank you for joining KY5 Gaming, everybody. We'll see you
Take
next
care,
time.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye!
Bye.
Fuck out of here. And you know. 2020, Bonnie and Clyde. That little story. And you know who it is. MK Ultra.
27 hearts beat.
I'm the best, yo, stylish, trash, recycling. My bitch, fuck yo, bitch with another bitch, I'm recycling. I'm the shit with another beat, I'm deciphering. Ooh, these niggas can't hide from him. Got a squad full of them, we go juggling and hide on them. Never was a fool, so I pull it with a bullet. Gotta pull it with a bullet like A-Dot did. Pull up in they scared, new say bullets and ain't dead. That's they man, they heard he did. Lyrical prowess, not typical route to keep niggas around me. They fuck up the vibe. I'm crashing, no vising in the median. Vehicular homicide. Driving in the right side driver, swearing his bitch was down the ride. They never get caught up, didn't get brought up. We can call him Bonnie and Clyde. Clyde was a motherfucker. Always hitting the blunt. Bonnie was a cheap bitch selling the cunt. Clyde was that nigga always holding the gun. Clyde was that nigga always holding the gun. Bonnie washed them doors and them pockets get run. Up and down that ass, they were having some fun. Clyde wrote a check that his mouth couldn't cash. Now he's laying in the ditch. Bonnie's still selling ass. No moral disorder. Got it from the top. Got a disorder. Piss on them list longer than Appalachia Cola. Tatted on my dick, call me. Now I'm channeling, climb at the pedaling, hell too hot, I'm telling them. It's the rigorous mortis, atypical or this who I am. I'm the verse king lurking, never put the pin down. Wouldn't want to be a man now, that's the man down. Fandom, Clyde, get him now, get him now, get him now. Fan out in the fan. So I run it out, burn it out, learn out, hurt out, lurk out, birds out. You assume that I'm human with a civilization, super killer, but I heard assume what the fuck you really doing with it. Soon you really gonna do it, I'ma do it, doesn't really mumble do it. Put him in the pot, make it come to it. Rappers get the rappers in the cash fast. Too long with a bone in the last song, fast off. Wouldn't want to be a man now, that's the last song. Bitch. Fuck out of here. Man, you know, boy.